Okay, it is Friday, and that means it is tournament time. And for this weekend, you were looking at rares, you were looking at epics, no hybrids, and you're battling for boosts. So as you can see, I'm sitting at 830. I started at 760, so I'm up a few battles. And I'm going to go ahead and put this disclaimer out before you potentially jump into the tournament arena here, and just say that probably for the most part, you're going to want to do this tournament in small groups, because like, I don't even know how to describe this, because either you draw a great hand and you're going to win, or you're going to draw a bad hand and you're going to get crushed. And there's, at least for me anyways, that's through, you know, probably 10, 15 battles here. That's kind of the way that it goes, is there's like, everything just completely counters something. So that has been my experience so far. This is a team that I'm kind of running. I was running Compy's Gen 2 in there at the very beginning of this, but I just found that too many people are running armor. So look for this to change throughout the course of the weekend. So depending on when you're watching this, the meta may change during this tournament to more cunning creatures, or it may be even more fierce creatures. Although I kind of have 2 cunning, 2 fierce, a couple resilient, and a couple wild card in there. Well, it is something like that. I think I'm more resilient than anything, but this is the team I'm running with, and we're going to jump into the arena and see if I can like eke out any victories. As far as what I'm using as leads, Ornithor Mimus. Other than that, just kind of flip a coin. Typically the snake, I guess. You could use Titanoboa Gen 2 somewhere in here if you wanted. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure it all out, feel my way through this. But I've had some very frustrating battles, just to put it lightly. I lost to somebody running T-Rex, and I want to check out something. So evasive stance, 75% chance to dodge, 66.7 of... Okay, so I've used my Ornithor Mimus and had it get one shot by Alberto. It was that exact same thing that happened there, but it didn't dodge. So it was one hit KO. I'm gonna go here, because I don't want to swap out. Like, that's the thing, is I can't do enough damage to knock him out, but I don't want to end run, because then I feel like I'm wasting it. We'll go here again. We'll see what happens, since they use their big attack. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, early on, which is usually, like, if I'm gonna do well in a tournament, I'll go, like, it's not even 9 o'clock when I'm recording this, but if I'm gonna do really well in a tournament, the first like hour or 2 hours, I might lose one battle, and that's kind of how I know, okay, this is gonna be a good tournament. I'm over 50-50, but like, it's not great. I'm not, you know, what was I, plus 70, which means I'm like 3 games over 500. That's actually really bad. That's really bad. And unfortunately, the alliance I'm in, like, they have a rep to protect. And so, yeah. This month has not been kind as far as tournament battles go. Can Dodo not be slowed? Like, and that's the other thing, is I just do not have all of these creatures memorized. And so there's a lot of things I'm like, I don't know what this does. And if you're like me and you don't remember what is what, then make sure, hold on, then make sure that you take the extra 2 or 3 seconds to see what abilities or what immunities or resistances your opponent's creatures have, because that really can make the difference between if you are successful or if you lose a battle. Right now I'm up 2-1. This is a terrible matchup, but I'm hoping that Albertosaurus can bring this thing home. I'm pretty sure whatever this is, it's going to hit for over 2,400. Maybe not. I mean, it's possible. I didn't even look because... God, these crits. These crits are brutal, right? But 30% for T-Rex, 40% for Alberto. And you kind of expect it, I guess. He's done here, unless he swaps out. So I think this is game over. Because if he swaps, whatever he brings in, Arctops is going to get hit with 2 big hits. The first one being there, and the second one being my instant monster attack here. And so that's going to be GG. So we pull out victorious in the first battle, and let's do another one and see how we fare in this one. And as you saw there, 730 was where I was after that. So I think going into that battle, I think I was plus 40, which is like 2 wins. It's so bad. With this team here, I feel like I really only have one option for what to lead, and that's going to be Alberto, because the 2 swappers are first and not going to lead with a swapper. And then Scudo is too good against the snake. Rip. Scudo is too good against the snake, and then it's also good against Phlox. So I have to save it, and like just by sheer stupid luck, we're gonna swap here. I could have gone with my instant move, but then if they did instant distraction, it does me no good, and then I'm in a bad spot anyways. I guess I could have tested it out, because if they went... Can I get the stun? I got the crit and the stun, so that was actually really lucky there. The bad news is now they're not locked down, so they can swap right back out. Interesting little dynamic. I don't know if that's a glitch. I feel like it's always been there, but it's definitely set up where if you get stunned on your swap in, for some reason you're not locked down for 2 turns, and I don't know why. I'm just going to throw up my shield here. Yeah, see that? That was unfortunate. And I don't know really what my opponent was doing there, because like had I attacked, I would have knocked out Ornithor Mimus. I've gotten to the point where I just stopped trying to figure out what other people are doing. Because maybe when you play as badly... Oh, I've never seen Argentavis. When you play as badly as I do, or as poorly as I do, if you try to figure out what other people are doing, it's going to... it's not going to make sense. When you make the correct plays like they are doing, and then you make bad plays like I'm doing, it's not going to make sense. What moves they decide to make. Now, is this thing, I know nothing about this. Stun, 50% resistant. I think I could just kind of have to go for it, because I'm going to get knocked out most likely. Either way, it's a 50-50 chance. Either you do or you don't. So pretty fortunate little events are happening here for me. The stun on the swap in, and the Ornithor Mimus leading off when I'm yip-yapping and forget to pick my creature that I'm going to put into battle to lead things off. So super duper fortunate there. I missed my... Maybe they've just given up. That's a 3-0. And honestly, like, nothing against my opponent there, but honestly, for the most part in tournaments, that first hour, 2 hours, a lot of my battles go like that, where they're just kind of like 3-0, not really that competitive, And then once I start getting up into people that are, because right now I'm starting off in the library. And then once you get up into people who start off in the depot, that's when I start going 1 for 1. But 860, I think I've won 4 in a row in my videos between my last video on Monday talking about the week ahead and then today's video. So I'm going to try to extend that out to 3 or to 5 and make it 890 for my weekend total, which isn't going to cut it for my alliance. They're trying to get to tier 10, but it is a 5-week tournament, so it is entirely possible. Doing 900 isn't really going to work for them. And this is a pretty well-rounded team. I would have preferred to have a compies in there, although at the same time I don't know what I would give up to bring the compies in. Man, this is not going to be good for me. Guess we just go with the highest damage here. Is it going to hurt? No. Golly. Maybe I just notice when I get crit on more than when I don't get crit on. But man, I feel like I'm getting hammered with crits right now. And it's not... like, it's 40%, and then something else that was... like, non-stop crits. And 40, so it's like 50-50, I don't know. But 40 and 30 is a lot of crits. And I can't really complain because I've been getting a lot of stuns in my favor. So, and those are kind of 50-50 as well, right? Right? God, this is where I wish I had. Actually, I've got my Scudo. Scudo can do well against the flocks here. I think I want to throw up my shield. I'm not 100% on the move order, but I think I want to shield first, and then decel, and then attack. And I think that's how you want to do it. If it's wrong, it's wrong, and don't. So I feel like if I go there, but if I feel like I go there, how much damage do I do? Okay, so I'm going to go here, and they're just going to... more flocks. You're going to see a lot of them. 1200. That did not get me to where I wanted to be. And I don't think Dodo can be slowed down. Right? There's my crit. My 5% crit. Alert decoy. Okay, so now they're down. Oh, but they're 1300 instead of my 12. Okay, well, we're gonna get a knockout here, one way or the other. This isn't lining up to bode well for me. So they have 2 flocks. One's down to 1 creature. I think we just put the shield back up. And there's not... I don't know what all the counters to the compy are. Is this the time? I think this is the time where I'm going to go decel. And I hope my decel comes with a full knockout. Dang. Wanted that full knockout right there. I guess if I timed it right... If you time it right, I could have swapped in my snake. Oh no, because I can't swap out. Come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Why are you 100 short? And they can't be decelled. I think the reason why I'm not enjoying the tournaments as much right now is there's a lot more thinking. I'm trying to play a game. I'm not trying to think out here. And so, like before, you could just kind of throw it in, you're good, knock out whatever. Where now, it's a lot more cerebral, I feel like. And like, I already know that that's not going to take out a full creature. So now I have to think, okay, well, maybe I'm just playing this all wrong. But anyways, it's way too much thinking, is the point of all of this. Now, if they swap out the Dodo, I don't know if they will, but if they swap out the Dodo again, I think I just knocked the Dodo out. Okay, so we put it into that, which is good. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man. Dang it. Now I have to try to time this, because I can time it. If I time it right, I can actually... I'm trying to... Here's what I'm thinking. If I time it right, I can bring my snake in. Is this the time, though? Wait, why is my killer instinct so weak? Crap. That's when I should have done it. I should have done it right there. This whole time I'm sitting here trying to set up when am I going to bring in whatchamacallit. And I had the opening, and then I didn't use it. So the other thing was I mean, it doesn't matter now, but if I'd have swapped in 2600, he had 2100, right? So that would have worked. That was the play. That was the play right there. I just didn't do it. Just didn't execute. So my win streak is going to come to an end. And it's my own fault. Like, it was right there. I had them all set up. I knew what they were doing. I knew how to stop it, and then I just didn't do it. So there you go. I hope you guys have more success in the tournament than I did. And if you want to know what's coming up this weekend for you to dart, there's a video right here that'll go over it all.